Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's Dark Avengers comic book review. We were talking about the Invincible Iron Man 28, summing up the story. Basically, in the end, Pepper wakes up. She has the arc reactor back in her body. Next issue, Rescue comes back. And hopefully, there won't be that much talking. There'll be actual action in this comic. I don't know what's going on. This is the second Iron Man comic I've mentioned that there's more talking than action. What is going on? Marvel, action! Action! At least one of the comic books gives some action. It's freaking Iron Man! Iron Man! I'd say pick it up, guys, because the storyline still is awesome, and hopefully there'll be more action in the next issue. And War Machine's in it. Come on, you gotta love War Machine. Okay, moving on. Astonishing Spider-Man and Wolverine. Now that Astonishing number 2 of... How many? 6. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead. Number 2 of 6. Now that Astonishing XMen are back, the Astonishing Spider-Man and Wolverine is kind of good. So basically, Wolverine screwed up because he messed up time. And Spider-Man is a teacher as Spider-Man in this messed up future because of Wolverine's tampering with the timeline. And now they have to figure out a way to fix everything. And there's a planet Doom. And there's a gun with a bullet. And that's all I'm going to say. It says it all right on the cover. And Wolverine is thought to be a messiah because they're talking about him from years back, from his time in the past. And basically, in the end, Wolverine shows back up with his costume and everything. You know, Spider-Man's trying to bring him back to help save the world and stuff like that. And he's like, nah, I don't want to be nobody's messiah. And Spider-Man gets pissed off and, you know, walks away. And then in the end, basically, Wolverine comes back. Absolutely pick this title up. It's Wolverine and Spider-Man. It's just, you know, for those of you who are tired of the whole time traveling thing, because that seemed to be a theme for the past 2 years with Batman, Captain America, now Spider-Man and Wolverine. X-Men, Uncanny X-Men with Hope going from the future to the present. It's up to you guys. It's a lot of time traveling. Hopefully after this storyline and Batman and Second Coming is now over, but hopefully after these 2 titles, time travel will stop for a while because it's kind of getting old in both companies. It's not just Marvel, it's not just DC, it's in general. It's getting old. So check it out if you guys are interested. Just be warned, it is about time traveling. Getting into the Spider-Man titles, well, in this case, Spider-Girl. Spider-Girl 3 of 4. There are, I think it's 2, it has to be 2 comics in one because I'll explain in a second. Basically, May Parker believes she's not the clone. May Parker is now like Venom. Remember that. I told you guys that when I was reviewing number 2. And April is... Oh shit. Watch, I made a mistake just there. I mix their names up all the time. I want to make triple sure. No. See, I was wrong. May is Spider-Girl. April is the clone. And April is the one that is like Venom. Don't ask me why I mix their names up all the time. Not even funny. So, April wants to end the gang wars by killing off Tarantula, while May believes she can, that nobody should be involved in the gang wars, and that killing the Tarantula isn't the answer. So she goes to protect the Tarantula. Turns out that, oh, this is good. In the end, it turns out that Pete, the original Spider-Man, was playing as one of the villains, unknown to Spider-Girl. Punisher goes after Silverman, of course. See, Pete was hiding out as one of the villains, or pretending he wasn't even a villain. He's like, let's talk, and she's like, oh my god, I did not got my dad. Oh, and in the end, of course, an old Spidey villain shows up again. The Hobgoblin! Now, what I didn't understand is, I guess this is 2 comics in one because at one point, here, I'll show you what I mean. It says, to be continued, right? Right in the middle of the comic book. Now there's a little comic, and then all of a sudden you turn the page, and the comic continues. So I think this is like 2 comics in one, as far as I can tell. I don't know. It looks like it's 2 comics in one. Does it feel like 2 comics in one? Not really, but I'm absolutely loving the Spider-Girl miniseries. I love the artwork especially. Maybe after the 4th part, if it does good, they'll make it an ongoing. I doubt it, but I'm hoping that it'll become an ongoing at some point again. It's very interesting. It's cool to see Peter Parker's daughter. You know, I didn't read the original ongoing series from before it was canceled, but to be honest with you, this miniseries would absolutely get me into it if it was still around. So Marvel, if you're listening, you want to do something right, make a ongoing for Spider-Girl again. Freaking awesome. Okay, now on to another title which I'm praying after this issue number I won't be saying the opposite again. Amazing Spider-Man 637, ending the Kraven saga, the grim hunt, once and for all. Kraven's back, he can't die, he can't be killed. The only person that can kill him is Pete. Kane is dead, and Madam Web is killed, and somebody takes over as Madam Web with the powers. And basically Pete wants to kill Kraven, but he's shown if he kills Kraven, he's going to fall to the dark side. He has to be strong and not kill Kraven. In the end, he doesn't kill Kraven. So, he doesn't kill Kraven. Kraven lives on. They go to the Savage Land. Bitch Lady dies. Kraven's wife dies. Kraven's son, who is a lion, dies. And basically, he says to his daughter and his son walks away, the daughter stays. Kraven goes to his daughter, whichever one of you returns will start the new family with me. I just summed the only awesome thing about this comic is, first of all, the second stories better stop because that's doubling the price of these issues. This was worth it. The black suit. I love the black suit. Don't ask me why. I'm partial to it. I have a thing for the black Spider-Man suit. I love it. I didn't even waste my time with the side stories anyway, guys, so that's why I can't really tell you anything. But I love the black suit, and the fact that Spider-Man was in the black suit again was awesome. He was badass in this issue, complete. I would say absolutely picked up the Grim Hunt. It was worth the money, even though the side stories were stupid as hell. There were 2 side stories, stupid as hell, but worth it. Check it out. And in the end, Kane actually comes back to life. Big spoiler right there. Kane comes back from the grave. He has a lot of spider eyes. I'll show you the picture. Why am I going to just describe it to you?